I'm Richard Tubb, this is the Tubbservatory, and here are my 5 a week from the managed service provider space. As an MSP, you need fast, reliable and hassle-free data protection. So a solution that has caught my eye is Redstor's cloud-first backup with instant data that lets you recover files and systems instantly with no hardware required. Now, the Redstor solution is purpose-built for MSPs with a multi-tenant dashboard so you can manage all your clients in one place. And with setup taking less than 60 seconds and built-in AI-powered malware detection to stop threats before they spread, Redstor is definitely worth looking at for managed service providers. On the subject of AI, a superb tool we've started using within Team Tubb is Magai. For a single subscription, Magai gives you and your team access to all the top artificial intelligence platforms, including ChatGPT, Claude, DeepSeek, Gemini Pro and more. As well as being a huge cost saver on all those individual subscriptions, Magai also allows you and your team to share prompts and personas. Thanks to Mike Alton of AgoraPulse for the recommendation, I highly recommend Magai. Congratulations to the hardest working man in the channel, Chris Tate, on reaching 50 episodes of his managed service provider podcast, Tate Talks. In episode 50, Scott Tyson of Sophos turned the tables on industry veteran Tate, interviewing Chris on his history within the MSP space. Now, if you've not yet listened to Tate Talks, this is a great episode to check out. How can you guarantee that your company delivers great service, has great culture, and still manages to stay profitable? Well, I'd recommend MSPs read the absolutely unbreakable rules of service delivery, how to manage your business to maximize customer service, profit, and employee culture by MSP legend Karl Palachuk. And finally, next week sees the huge IT Nation Europe 2025 event come to London from the 10th to the 12th of March. Promising to be one of the top events on the European MSP calendar, keynoted by Daniel Priestley and attended by the industry's top MSPs and experts, Team Tubb will be on hand to bring you all the news, information and interviews from the 3 days of the event. I'm told there are just a handful of tickets left at the time I recorded this video, so grab yourself a ticket using the code TUBB25, that's TUBB 25, for a discount, and we'll see you in London. Working smarter, not harder, is a key to business success. But what exactly does that mean for managed service providers? Well, MSP experts Amy Babinchak and Paul Schnackenberg have just released the MSP Playbook to working smarter, not harder, covering everything from MSP efficiency, onboarding new clients, to monitoring maintenance and vendor management. This is a superb read for MSPs. And the best part? This ebook is provided free of charge thanks to cybersecurity experts Hornet Security. And talking of working smarter, not harder, if you're struggling to keep up with all of those social media channels, then here's a tool I highly recommend. AgoraPulse is a social media dashboard that I refer to as Inbox Zero for social media. Now, we use AgoraPulse within Team Tubb and it has revolutionised the way that we deal with social media. If your MSP works with SharePoint, Microsoft 365, Azure, mobility and productivity, then check out the Need to Know podcast by Robert Crane. Now, Crane is one of the industry's most knowledgeable people on all things Microsoft, so I'd highly recommend checking his podcast out. If you've ever been curious about working with VAs or virtual assistants, then here's a book I'd recommend. Virtual Freedom is a guide on how to work with virtual staff to buy more time, become more productive, and build your dream business. Written by business legend Chris Ducker, this book is a goldmine for MSPs. And finally, a fun one for my fellow geeks of a certain age. Do you remember the Microsoft Zune? Well, if you owned this Microsoft rival to the iPod, as I did, then you'll get a kick out of the Zune Digital Coffee Table book by Peter Bull. Available as a free download, Zunepedia is your unofficial photographic guide to the Zune, devices, hardware and services. With recruitment being front of mind for many MSPs in 2025, have you considered the hidden cost of hiring? As well as the salary for new staff members, MSPs need to consider insurance, holiday, sick pay, learning and developmental costs, and much more. So if you find all of that a bit overwhelming, then I'd highly recommend taking a look at Uptime's latest ebook on staff augmentation. Now, this ebook contains some great ideas on how your MSP business might reduce your recruitment headaches. And if you're looking to give your service desk a boost, then you may want to check out Help Desk Habits, soft skills for engineers and IT support technicians. Help Desk Habits is a course hosted by MSP expert Mark Coatman, and it's a customer service training program and certification specifically developed for solo IT professionals, MSPs and corporate service desks. It's perfect for onboarding recruits or transforming teams with room for improvement. And talking of learning, a video that caught my eye is the awesome Tom Lawrence sharing how to build a powerful networking learning lab. From VLANs to emulating client networks, this video is a powerful guide. If you're feeling a little bit frazzled with business and life, then a book I'd highly recommend is Struggle, the surprising truth, beauty and opportunity hidden in life's moments. In this book, author Grace Marshall, a renowned productivity expert, takes us beyond getting stuff done to helpful advice on dealing with the ups and downs of life. And finally, mark the 5th and 7th of October 2025 in your calendar as Paxate Beyond EMEA 2025 comes to Amsterdam in the Netherlands. Now, last year's Paxate Beyond EMEA was one of, if not the best MSP event I've personally ever attended, so I can't recommend this year's Paxate Beyond EMEA highly enough. And the word is already out, with 50% of tickets already being legitimately sold, so don't hesitate. Buy your ticket now, and I'll see you in Amsterdam. We kick off this week with the much anticipated Huntress 2025 Cyber Threat Report. Now, Huntress's industry-leading Security Operations Centre, or SOC, sees all manner of activities from cyber criminals, and this report shines a light on what MSPs need to know to protect their clients in the year ahead. Now, two headlines from the report really caught my eye. Infostealers thrived, accounting for a staggering 24% of cybersecurity incidents, and right behind them were malicious scripts at 22%, mainly due to their ability to dodge detection and automate attacks. And secondly, healthcare and education are preferred targets, with tech, manufacturing and government not far behind. But that's only the beginning. I'd encourage you to download the 2025 Cyber Threat Report now. It's a free download, and arm yourself with the knowledge to defend against whatever 2025 throws your way. And talking of reports, if you've ever wondered how your MSP compares to other MSPs in the market, well, now's your chance. SuperOps have launched the 2025 MSP Growth Blueprint, a survey offering data-driven strategies for success. You can complete the survey and assess your MSP's potential for 2025 by comparing your growth with industry peers. Now, a resource I've been really impressed with is the MSP Buyer's Guide from MSP coaching experts Ian Luckett and Stuart Warwick of the MSP Growth Hub. Now, running an MSP isn't just about providing IT support, it's about scaling strategically, making the right investments and building a business that works for you. So this guide provides all manner of strategies and advice, and I find it hard to believe that Ian and Stuart are giving it all away for free. Thank you, chaps. A podcast that caught my ear is the MSP Influencer show from Joey Pinz. Pinz interviews some top names from the managed services space, and if you're interested in the business of managed services, you should check out this show. And finally, we mentioned Huntress at the top of the Tubbservatory. Well, Scottish MSPs, here's your chance to meet the Huntress experts in person. Huntress's UK Roadshow rolls into the OGV tap room in Aberdeen, Scotland on Tuesday the 8th of April 2025. And Huntress's live events have built an amazing reputation for quality, so go ahead and register now. I'm Richard Tubb, and that has been your 5 a week from the MSP industry. If you've enjoyed this video, then you'd probably enjoy my weekly letter to the MSP industry. MSP Insights is sent out every Tuesday morning, and you can subscribe now at tubb.co/NL. But I'll see you back here next Friday for another Tubbservatory.